All right, let's get this thing popping, man. Let's get it popping.
For sure.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back, world. Welcome to the City of Savages podcast. I'm your host, Cam, and it's always here with my co-host, Greg. What's up, G?
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's going on, everybody?
What's
Yo,
going on,
yo.
Greg? What's up, Cam?
What up? What up? And y'all already hear our guest in the back. But as always, we got a special guest today. This one gonna be fun, man, because this the homie,
For
the
sure.
homie, long time homie, Leroy. Nah, LJ Bennett. What's up,
LJ
LJ?
Bennett, what's good, man?
You gotta have
Cue the
sound effects, bro. You gotta
applause.
have sound effects.
Cue the applause. I ain't got the sound effect button. No, man, but LJ, tell the people about yourself, man. Tell them who you are. Introduce yourself. Give us a background.
Word.
All right, man. Check it out, world. My name's LJ Bennett. I'm comedian / actor. I still got a day job. I work in the ER. 31 years old. I'll be 32 this year. Shit. I'm your everyday stand-up guy, man. I'm just out here trying to get it.
Let's get it. I trying to get it. That boy hustling, making it. I remember met LJ back in shit. It's probably been what 11, 12 years now.
That
Like
was what 2009, 2008.
It's been
Yeah,
it's been
had to be.
over a decade, bro.
Yeah, it had to
Yeah,
be 2008, 2009, working in lids.
the Pine Arbor days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
man.
man. Oh man.
Five
Pine
five
Pine Arbor,
Pine
bro.
Harbor. Hey, Pine
5,000
Harbor was-
5,000 Pine Harbor Drive, bro.
Woo. Woo. If you know, you know.
What it was? Apartment
If-
810.
Something like
it
that.
was
Something like that.
something.
A something, yeah.
Something.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's all I can say
Man,
about that, man.
Shout out to the Chuck, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we wanted to get LJ on because as y'all know, the show is all about the hustlers, the grinders, the people that's doing their thing outside of their regular 9 to 5. And LJ is one of those people, man. So
Well, big
Um,
facts.
doing his thing out here with the comedy. LJ, you just came back from doing a show or something, right? And
In Seattle, man. Yeah, Seattle, man. Matter of fact, I did all that independently, man. I sent out my tape and they got back with me and they said they want to try me out. And I went out there, did my thing. Now they want me to come back at the end of July, man. So,
that's lit.
we got to stay hungry, man.
Stay hungry,
Hey,
man. I love that.
Yeah, that's dope. That's cold, man. Especially, you saying you're doing it independently. Like that just goes to show your grind right now. So like how was that, like, what I'm saying, deciding like, hey, you know what, you know, it's all on me right now. So I gotta go out there, I gotta take chances, you know what I mean?
That's exactly how I think, man. Because at the end of the day, you're not if you grinding and shit like that, you're not gonna let yourself down. You know what I'm saying? And like you got to keep going. Like you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail. Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and say I ain't never bombed a show, nigga. I bombed when I opened up for Shawty, nigga. I bombed the fuck out that shit, bro. Like nigga, I ain't even gonna sit here and lie, dog. That nigga ain't even look at me after I got off stage.
Oh man. Hey, it happens though, right? I mean, that's the rite of passage, right? So I mean, like, I think every interview that I ever seen with a comedian, they talk about like they shows when they bond, like, even the greats. Like, I mean, I heard Steve Harvey talk about it, Kevin Hart talk about it. They all talk about how they had their bombs, man.
It happens.
It happened. But that's why you work the club and get better. It's practice.
At least I can say I never had a chicken wing thrown at me, though.
No
hey,
tomatoes.
bro, now you gonna say that, and then they're gonna have some bad chicken wings at the next spot, and they're gonna chunk that.
I don't know, dog. Bad chicken wings at the comedy spot. I don't know, dog.
Hey, you right though. Them things be hitting.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I remember. My bad, Cam. I was just saying.
Straight.
I remember when you came up to Charlotte, bro, and me and the missus actually came out to see you, man. Yeah, man, and you did your thing, bro.
Honestly, dog, that night, I really think I could still do better. I'm hard on myself, dude. I'm very hard on myself, and I don't settle for mediocre. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I really felt like I could have done way better. Like I had it all planned. I had it all planned out in my head, but then I ain't gonna lie, y'all surprised me, dog. Like, yo, my brother here, yo, like I don't know. I don't know. I was happy as hell to see y'all, dog. Word.
Hey man, hey, no, real talk, man. I'm not just because we partners, we go way back. I'm not gonna patronize you, and I'll tell you straight up. But you did your thing. This is coming from somebody that doesn't see you working your craft often. You know what I'm saying? So I think that happens with everybody. We're our own worst critics, right? Cam,
Oh
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? You
yeah,
like
for
that?
sure.
I'm like that.
Oh yeah,
What I mean,
yeah,
when it comes to putting your best foot forward into your craft, I think we can
But
all talk about being our worst critics. You know what I'm saying? But man, you did your thing, and there's always room for improvement, bro. Like always, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like you continue to get better, continue to build and work towards progress. But for somebody that hasn't seen you do it, and it being my first time, and it being her first time, we were both like, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? Like you could obviously tell that you've been working to improve your craft and work to get better and your material. You know what I mean? I think that's dope. You know what I mean? To have, genuine, authentic material as a
mm.
comedian, that's tough. You know what I'm saying? To
Oh
have,
yeah,
to have your own material. Because I mean, it's a lot of people out there that can't say that. There's, biting other people's stuff too. So hey man,
Mhm.
you did your thing for sure.
thank you, man. Word. Like and like how you said, like we're our own worst critics. Sometimes we gotta be, dog. Sometimes we got like
Yeah,
people not gonna tell you what the hell you want to hear all the time, man.
that's true. That's true,
Hmm.
man. A lot of people gonna tell you, they're gonna tell you what they think you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And
Then
on our
next
last,
next time you go out on stage thinking you the shit, and then damn you gonna stink it up like shit.
yeah, exactly, exactly. On the
All right.
last our last episode, man, we talked to Tori, and he was like, you got to be. He was talking about from a public speaking standpoint, but it's kind of the same thing, right? Like you got to get that feedback because that's the only way that you're gonna grow and get better, right?
Right.
It's
Right.
like you got to be looking for it. So like even though obviously you want people to tell you that you're doing your thing, that you killed it and it was good and it was good, but you really need people to tell you like what wasn't good or like what you can improve on so that because sometimes you can't tell. You can look back at the film and you might not see it. But somebody
Yeah.
telling you, you be like, oh, okay, I got you, and then you can
Right.
make the adjustments.
But that's one thing that's one thing I have never done. I never looked at my own set.
Really.
Like while I'm up there, like during my set, I know where I'm fucking up at. So like
Mm.
I put it on tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. It's funny you say that. I've heard other people say that before too, and I used to like even with this pod, right? So like, I'm doing the editing and stuff, so I'm always listening to it, and I got to the point now. Like I used to listen to it like on some. I don't even know like how to describe it. But I used to be listening to it like intently, like every little thing, like
Yeah.
I messed up there. I'm saying
Yeah.
too much. I'm doing X, like
Yeah.
every little pause or something. I'm like, dang, what the hell? And now, I honestly, I'll listen to it through to like edit it, and then after that, I really don't even listen to it no more. I just let it
Yeah.
go. I just let it go, and
Right.
like
I think I
I think
think
that's better.
I think we both do that now, Cam. Uh, because you listen to a little bit more when you're going through the editing portion because you edit,
Yeah,
you're doing the editing piece. But now, I try to listen as much as I can just so I can hear what everyone else is, hearing, listening to. You
yeah,
know what I mean? You don't listen to it when you're going through like we're going through now. But I was the same way. I was like, oh man, and I think you can sit there and drive yourself crazy if you do that too
can.
much
Yeah,
because I was literally doing that. Like I would sit there for the allotted time, for the show, and I'll just be like, oh man, I should have did this, should did this, should
yeah,
have did this, and like now, as we've gotten some episodes under our belt, it's just like okay, it is what it is. Let's move through.
exactly,
You know what I mean?
exactly,
And it's not
exactly.
in a bad way, but it's just like you don't want to continue to harp on that kind of stuff. And just as I said, you don't want to drive yourself crazy thinking too much, thinking too hard about it, or putting too much into it. But
Yeah,
I want to go back to you, LJ, man, and bring us back a little bit, because and talk about like where you're from, what brought you to where you are now, and like what made you want to get into comedy in the first place.
Oh man. Well, I'm from the small town of Bennett, South Carolina, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Cam and Greg been there before, dropped me off after, I helped y'all move and shit like that, man. You even let me hold your truck, man. I had basketball practice, man. I remember that, man. Thank you again for I remember that. But we put like I always saw myself like not following what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? And like I always knew like okay, how I knew I wanted to do stand up. Like remember when the old version of Comic View used to come on BET?
Yeah.
I used to sneak and watch that shit. My mama used to work around the corner at night. She used to work night shift, and like sometimes she used to pop up at night and don't tell nobody she come. So I used to watch TV from my room, but the TV was in the den. You know what I'm saying? So like, nah, for real, no, real shit. Now listen. So when like if I heard a door crack or something, I'll just cut the TV off with the remote and throw it on the couch.
Hey man, be honest, bro. You wasn't watching Comic View. You was watching BET Uncut. Cam. He's watching Tip Drill, bro.
The credit card part was a classic, nigga. The credit card part was a classic.
Hey yo, cats stay up late, like waiting BET Uncut just to see that video.
No, you know the fucked up part is they'll wait till the last damn video to play Tip Drill, bro.
Hey, BET knew what they was doing, bro. Yeah. They had to get you to watch the whole shit.
But sometimes they had splash waterfalls on that shit, dog.
Yeah. True.
They had splash waterfalls. They had that damn head down.
Hey, but nah, that's good though. So you be watching Comic View, and
now who was it? It was Benji Brown, man. Like Benji Brown is hilarious, dude. Okay. Like you know the dude with the Kiki jokes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I used to get kicked out of class doing that shit, man. And I was like, man, I felt like ain't nothing in school that could teach me how to do what I really want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's like I still went to school, but I went for a different route. You know, I just got to make sure my bills stay paid until I get to where I want to be.
Yeah.
So
when did you start like on your? Because I know, you know, you've been doing it for a few years now, but I know you were really focused on, you know, your career, your full-time career for a while before you got into starting to do your comic thing. So like, when did you start officially like with comedy?
It was November of 2006. Okay. It was no 16. November 2016. What the fuck? No, 16. Yeah, it was November. Like the first, like my first open mic was in downtown Charleston. I was nervous as hell, man. Like that's when I did the girlfriend thing back then. You know, she came with me. You know, I forgot everything. I wrote my damn self. I was up there for like 2 minutes, and like I think she was the only person that clapped.
Hey.
Hey, she was riding with you though.
Hey, for sure.
And yeah, like I mean, but at the same time, like I said, you know, the growth, the growth comes with it. You know what I'm saying? And you think you're gonna kill something, and like you can't have that mentality going in something, man. Right.
So that's a good point, man. So talk about that though. So talk about your experience with writing some jokes, right, or having some material down on some paper, and you know you got your material written down, you've worked on your art, and you've memorized it, or you have something memorized as far as like your delivery, how it's going to be delivered. And if you get up there and something happens where you're like, oh man, this joke didn't go the way I thought it was going to go, or I got to go up here, I got to improvise, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I mean, every comedian improvises, you know what I'm saying, whether they're interacting with the audience or engaging with them, you know, making a joke about somebody in the audience, something like that to keep the crowd going. Like, how do you, you know, keep the show rolling, you know, as far as that, if something happens where you don't, you know, necessarily remember something that you wrote for yourself.
So you mean if I fuck up a joke and then how to go from that one?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Hey, shit. If I don't get no laughs, I'll just tell the crowd fuck them. I say it like a funny. I say it like a funny way. I'd be like, "Fuck y'all."
Yeah,
I was something like that. And
that would make me laugh though.
Yeah.
That'll break that 9 times out of 10. That'll bring the first laugh, and that'll break the ice when you tell the crowd, "Fuck." You know what I'm saying? Now that make you more comfortable.
Right.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? And then now you could coach from there, because all you listening for as a comic and as a comedian, you listening for that first laugh. You listening for how they laugh and how loud they laugh. You listening for all different type of pitches of laugh. You know what I'm saying? And
interesting.
Yeah, yeah. And
that makes sense though. Yeah, I can get that, because I feel like you just need to break the ice, right? So like, because when you come in, especially for you, right, as like a newer up and coming comic, people don't know you, right? So when you come in, they don't know what to expect. So like, you just gotta break that ice with them, and because they don't know what to expect, they just waiting. So they need to know, like, all right, is he funny or is he not? And that,
you know what? Because I'm already funny looking. See, y'all fucked up. Y'all had to laugh at that. See, fuck y'all.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna say that. No comment.
Not saying, bro. This podcast, nigga, speak your mind, bro. Speak your mind. This podcast.
Plead the fifth. Let's move on.
No, man.
But no, yeah. So
no, I was gonna say, man. So like, I'm curious about the mindset, right? So like you said, when you went on to that first show, you was nervous as hell, which I would expect. I'm sure I would have been nervous as hell too. But like, I feel like just having the courage to go out there in the first place is dope. So like, what was that process like? Did it take you a minute to gain that courage to say, all right, I'm gonna go do a show? Was that like a long process for you, or you just like kind of fearless and like naive about it, and kind of like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna go do this thing?
Nah, like it was me holding myself back, man. Like I knew I wanted to do stand up, but like I never knew the first steps to take towards the bitch. So first thing, like one day I was like, fuck it. I grabbed my phone, I went on Google, I looked for open mic spots in downtown Charleston, and then like that's how that happened. Like I called around, I asked her what nights are they doing it. I called one dude Thursday. I called Thursday. He said he was doing it on Wednesday night. So I was like, cool. As soon as I got the phone with him, I grabbed my pad and pen. I went to writing. I went to writing, and then that's how I went off. That's how I took off. And then I got there. Then like when they called my name to come up, like I felt like my feet were tied to cinder blocks, dude. Like I felt like I couldn't move for a second. You know what I'm saying? Then I finally got up and started walking. Probably because I had on Timbs. I don't know. But,
this guy.
But but I started walking up, and I felt like it was my last walk. Like I felt like I was walking to an electric chair or some shit.
Oh wow.
Then I got on stage, and then I was in downtown Charleston, so it's a lot of white folks, a mixed crowd. I remember I told the joke about how can somebody be racist in the bottom of their feet that's blacker than me, and and then like I got laughs from that, but then you could tell I got a lot of frowns from the white folks, but of course, but like. I like I said, I've been up there like a whole like 2 minutes 30 seconds, man. And like as soon as I got home, I was like, all right, I got the first time out the way. Now I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Then I went back to my paper. I looked at how many jokes I left on the table, dude, and I was like, man, it's not a rush while you up there. While you up there, you got to own that time. Yeah. You can't say what you want to say and then be in a rush to get the hell off stage. And honestly, I'm still working on that. And,
right.
So, and but at the same time, I see the progress and I know where I'm heading, man. Like I'm dope.
Yeah, for sure, man. You've been doing your thing. How many do you know how many venues you've done so far, or have you kept track of that?
I think I probably done the Comedy Zone the most out of everything. The Comedy Zone in Charlotte. I did the Comedy Zone in Charlotte probably more than everything else. Yeah. Yeah, I like that atmosphere. I like that setting. And for one, the promoter contacts me before I have to contact them.
Gotcha.
So because like you know how when you were there, Greg, you had that paper on the table where it asked which comics you want to see come back.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So like, come to find out, people was writing my name on it. Like, and that's a blessing within itself, man.
Yeah,
that means people know who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they rock with you. They like the show.
So what? I'm sorry, Ken.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. So, what made the transition come about as far as, or how was it? Working on your current career. What you do during the day or your full-time job to now. Because, I mean, I don't want to take any. I won't take any spotlight away from that, man. You've been hustling as far as your full-time job too, man. I mean, we don't get a chance to see each other every day. We all live in, different cities, but, we still get inspired by your movement, man. You've been doing a lot for yourself, as far as, just continue to grind, man, continue to improve. So talk a little bit about your come up, man, as far as your job is concerned, man, and, how you were able to kind of maneuver that.
Man, to start off with, man, if I didn't care about people, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it take a lot. It really take a lot. Like, every day you don't know what you're about to walk into, man. Yeah. Every day. And like, but at the end of the day, you can't worry about how you feeling, because at the end of the day, there's somebody on their dying bed, dude. Like, and and that shit make you look at life at a whole different perspective. You complaining about some small shit, and then here's somebody damn family looking at their damn loved one dying, and you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man. But like, I love what I do. I love my coworkers. I love the environment, and just working in a place like that make you go above and beyond past your pay grade. And yeah, man. Then yeah, like if I could have done it all again, I wouldn't switch shit up.
Word. That's what's up, man.
That was up. So like, who from going back to the comedy thing, who's your biggest inspiration as far as
Dead or alive? Dead or alive?
It don't matter, dead or alive.
Definitely living is Corey Holcomb, hands down. Corey Holcomb, dog. Like, he has this I don't give a fuck persona about him, dog. Like, he's dope as fuck to me, dog. Like,
yeah.
Corey Holcomb.
I remember. I was gonna say I remember this set that Corey did, and we might be thinking about the same set, but
the All-Star weekend.
The All-Star weekend, man. He was
dog with the baby in the toilet.
He was sipping. Man, don't tell. It might be somebody out there that haven't seen that one yet. Just don't even tell them, man.
That shit is old as hell. They need to
but still, somebody might have missed it, man.
Ain't no spoiler alert. It's too old.
You're right though, but listen,
this ain't Snowfall, nigga.
Facts.
I still need to catch up on that, but nah, man. Corey is ruthless with it, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's funny that you mentioned that, because I don't know if that was that set was years ago. When I say years, I'm talking like close to what, 2 decades? I mean longer.
Wasn't it 2006? That was Dallas. That was 2006 in Dallas.
It's been on like 15 years, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, if
Monique hosted it.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, like, the jokes that he told, man, today's culture, you would be in so much trouble with saying those jokes today.
You'd be a deep shit for saying that shit, dog.
That's a lot of comments, man. Like the shit that they said back in the day.
Wow. Now it's fucked up. You got to watch what you say with all this damn alphabet bullshit going on, and damn.
Hey, but you know what, Leroy, I'm glad you
your ass,
nigga. I had to get you back for that Snowfall comment, but now check it. I'm glad that you said that, because it was a comic, man. I want to quote the right person, but I don't know. Somebody, man, fact check me out there. But anyway, it was a comment that that this comic said, and he said that comedy was the last raw form of expression. And it's
Mhm.
like, if you take that away, then we don't have anything left, man. So I can't imagine what that challenge is like, for you as an up and coming, comedian, to want to be able to express self fully, but then you still got to worry about what you say, because you don't want to get canceled before you get started. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I think so you got I can't remember who said it. It might have been it was one of the goats, like either Chappelle or Kevin Hart or somebody is like you can go out on the ledge and like you can say some wild shit, but it just gotta be funny.
It just
Like if
gotta be
it's
right,
funny.
if it's not funny,
You gonna get
take
your
it.
shit. You will get
Yeah,
blackballed, nigga. Like
yeah,
word.
yeah. It's like you taking that risk. Like if it's funny, it's gonna go. If it's not funny, it ain't gonna go there for you.
And you know what else gonna go? You, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
You.
Exactly.
Now for real,
Exactly.
I think Dave said that shit though.
Yeah.
Dave said that shit. Yeah, that sounds like something Dave would say.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I think it was him, man. I know
yeah,
it's one of the big time guys like Dave or Kevin Hart or Chris Rock, somebody like that, one of them guys. But yeah, man, it's which
Hey,
I think is the case, man, because like even if like even with all the the tension, the race tension and shit like that, it's like if the joke only gonna go, it gotta be real funny. You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
if it's funny and relatable, it's gonna go over
right,
well. But if not, everybody, most people gonna take it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
yeah,
you gotta be
but you know
funny.
what? And also on top of that, it depends on who you are. Like certain people can say any damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm,
that's
it
true. That's very true.
it just depends on who you are. Like let's see, like so if you already made it, you damn sure can say with anything. And you know what I'm saying? But like
yeah,
I said,
yeah,
up and comers, people look for reasons to blacklist an up and comer.
yeah,
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I,
saying?
yeah, and you know what, man, I'm inclined to agree with that. I would still say though that there are certain people out there that have limitations.
You're right.
I feel like there's certain things that I think Kevin Hart is the biggest name in comedy besides Dave Chappelle, right?
hmm
He's known internationally. He makes international tours, but I would dare say that Dave Chappelle can get away with saying something that Kevin Hart can't.
That's true. That's true, yo. I
So
don't know.
So
okay,
I don't know what it is.
do y'all think Cat Williams could say anything?
yes,
Yeah,
but the reason I say that is because unfortunately his name isn't as big. Cat Williams is a name, is a household name within the black culture. I'm just going to say that. It sounds bad, but I believe that that's true. I think white people know who Cat Williams is as well, but he's just not as, his name isn't out there internationally
I don't know,
as
but he was selling out crazy though back in like
Man, yeah,
09,
like shit,
oh
oh,
eight, oh nine.
I'm not saying he wasn't.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's, if his name carries as much weight as a Chappelle or a Kevin Hart right now.
yeah,
He and I think it goes as far as consistency. He still has his old stuff out there, like Pimp Chronicles. I think that's one of the best stand
yeah,
up.
yeah,
that's the
Um,
one, the green suit, right?
with the green suit, I think
yeah,
that's one of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
best. I think
That
that's one
shit's
of the best
hilarious.
sets
Yeah.
ever. Like
yeah.
it doesn't matter who you are as a comedian. I think that's one of the best sets ever. But I
Yeah.
just think, like, as far as on a consistent level, you can't top certain comedians. Like, I mean, we keep leaving. I mean, we haven't brought up Chris Rock yet, but when it comes to consistency, these comics, they still put out stuff, every now and then. Like Tambourine
Oh,
was put
that's
out not
good.
that long ago, and that was
That's good.
hilarious.
So good.
Yeah.
You know,
So
you brought up a good point, and it made me think. You know what it is? I think it comes down to expectation, right? And like what you known
right,
for, like you're saying. So like I think that Kevin Hart can't get away with certain things because he's branded himself as like a family guy, kind of like a
right,
like a household name, right? So
right,
like Dave can get away with it, Chris Rock can get away with it, Cat Williams can get away with it because they've branded themselves as more of like raw
right,
comedians. Like like when you go to a Dave Chappelle show, like you're gonna get some. He gonna talk about some racist.
right.
He gonna talk about black and white shit. He gonna talk about that he gonna push the line. He gonna push the envelope.
Nothing's
You
off
already know
limits.
nothing's
Right,
off limits. You already know that.
right,
Like if you go to a Cat Williams show that I mean it ain't no telling what he gonna say, but you know he gonna say some wild shit, right? And then
Right.
and then same thing with Chris Rock. Like, you know, he gonna push the envelope. He gonna talk about race.
Right.
He gonna talk about probably homosexuality. Like, you already know they're gonna talk about that stuff. So you like you primed. So I think that's what it is. Like with Kevin Hart, he ain't primed you that way. So like when so if he say something that off the wall, then it kind of hits you a different way. You like, whoa, wait a minute.
Exactly. That's a good point. That's a real good point.
Yeah.
Good shit, Cam.
But go ahead, Cam.
No, I was just saying, just, you know, you was talking about it. That just made me, it just hit me that way. But I'll pass it back over to LJ.
No,
I think
but
you asked him a question. We kind of cut him off.
No, I'm good. I was taking in what you were saying, Cam.
No, I was just saying I agree with that completely. Primed is the right word in that situation, because it's just like, this is what you've come to expect over years of them doing their work.
Exactly.
And building themselves up in a certain way. Also, you know, at this point, you know, Kevin Hart is a more broad comedian. And when I say broad, I mean, I'm talking like he will literally leave his comedy tour to go do 2 movies, versus, you know, these other comedians who stick strictly to comedy. Well, Chris Rock he does a lot of movies too. But when it comes to like Dave Chappelle, he's done some stuff in the past, but more recently you'll see him do a comedy special versus you see him doing a movie. So, you know, and you know, I think that you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that you should be able to go out and do as many things you want to if you're gifted, and Kevin Hart is definitely gifted to be able to go out and do that. And, you know, props to him for being able to, you know, I think he even has his own production company now and all of that. So being able to do that is awesome. But, you know, just like Cam said, you know, you have a certain expectation for these folks. But going back to you, LJ, man. So, you know, talk about how you were able to. So you moved, you know, from South Carolina, right?
Yeah, I had a townhome in North Charleston, and it was right on Dorchester Road. Yeah, like one of the nurses I worked with at Trident ER, she was the manager at the ER that I work at now. And, you know, I got a text one day. She asked me, am I still trying to move to Atlanta? Because she said they're opening. They have job openings. And I was like, yeah. And like, you know, I did that. You know, honestly, like, she's the reason I'm here in Atlanta. Shout out to Jennifer Cabrera.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, man.
Shout out Jennifer, yo.
Yeah. That's one thing. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, so, you know, being in Atlanta now, how is that affecting your comedy career? Like, is that been a good move for you? You know,
hell yeah, man. Like, dude, I don't regret it, not one bit, dude. I don't regret like for everybody who's sitting out there, man. Like, I moved to Atlanta with $200 in my pocket, dude. I had $200 in my pocket when I moved here to Atlanta. Like, don't say shit can't get done. The shit gonna get rough for a while. Like, I mean, but you got a job to fall back on. Make sure you have a job to fall back on when you come. You know what I'm saying? If you really believe in yourself and you really believe that you don't need to be where you are, and Atlanta is the place for you to be seen, come on. Like, I'm the last person to tell you that shit can't get done. Cause like, look at me. Like I said, I came here with $200, man. I got a crib.
Yeah, man.
No.
I saw that. I saw your crib, man. Super proud of you, bro.
Congrats on that again, bro.
On that. Yeah, man.
Thank you, man.
No, I think that's a good look, you know, for you know, for anybody that's, you know, in a entertainment business, no matter what you know, realm you in of entertainment. I think Atlanta is a dope spot to be in, man, because I think Atlanta's already like the Black Hollywood, but it's still got so much growth left in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even done yet, bro. Like, Atlanta just starting. You know.
Yep.
On top of that, this not even my last stop. I don't see myself living here throughout the duration of my time on this earth. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I see myself living somewhere bigger than this, man. But at this time, you know, like I'm networking. You know, I'm at the same time working. But I want to hit way more stages than I do, but my work schedule, like prohibits that sometime, and I pick up a lot of overtime as well. I want to make sure my bank account stays at a certain number.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure both of y'all understand where I'm coming from with that, but
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I just want to make sure my bank account stay at a certain, like a rainy day can come at any time, and I want to make sure I'm ready for that. And
for sure.
So but at the same time, like hitting the stage, like the stage is my sanctuary, man. The stage, like it blocks out all the other bullshit I got going on.
Okay, that's what's up. Therapy for you.
Right. Yeah. Right. I can dig that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. In my spare time, I study the greats. So I just pull up YouTube and I just let that shit rock, man. Like
that's smart. I think that's what you got to do if you're trying to improve your craft. You're trying to get better. You got to see like what they're doing. And I think I told you that when we talked before, we was talking on the phone or texting or something. I was like, bro, just study, like look at not only their comedy shows, but look at their interviews and stuff. Cause you can get a lot out of that too. You might be able to get more out of that because they start talking about their mindset and the journey and some things they did. Like that might give you some things that you like. Oh, okay. I'm going through that right now. I can. This how they got through it, and that'll help you out.
Yeah, shit, man. You already know that shit. That be the plan. I be just sitting here, eating my Cheerios. I be watching stand up most of the time, man. If ain't no game on time, dog. I'm watching. It's on YouTube on a random stand up. Like the old ones. Like I be watching the Sunset Strip with Richard Pryor and all that, man.
Okay, that's good, man. That's good. I think you got to look at like the history of it. You know what I'm saying? So like look at the greats from back in the day up to now. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see how it evolved. You get it's a lot that you can get from that and from old comments. Everything like the way culture is. Culture always comes back around, right? So like,
right.
You catch that, you might catch the wave as it's coming back around. You might see something in Richard Pryor that you like, oh, I can see something in that today, and then you can bring that back, and
revise it in a different way.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, one thing I wanted to tell y'all, man. I mean, this ain't got shit to do with comedy or anything, but we got to get a lift in, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, we got to get a lift in, dog. Like for real.
Yeah, you know that. We just got to all be in the same place at the same time.
That's right. That's all that is to it.
Really, that's it, man.
We get it.
But yeah, man. So, just going back to the comedy grind, man. I want to ask, when you go to a spot or a new venue that you do, man, and they tell you, man, awesome job. And they get you, as far as like tell you that you want to come back, like for, Seattle, for example, man, like how is that network building for you, and how does it, just, kind of continue to keep you, marketing yourself? Like,
honestly, I want to thank the promoter for giving me a shot. Like he, for him not knowing shit about me and just going off of one set that I sent him. And and I thank him for that, and and for him to bring me back, that says a lot about me as well. And like I'm just gonna keep pushing, man. I feel like at this time, I'm not at the stage where I'm still disappointing people for putting my name on the ticket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Right. And like now I'm just like I push myself.
Yeah.
And like I just know what I'm capable of, and that ain't even came out yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man.
That's good stuff, man.
Hey, that's what's up. You gotta know that, because you're always capable of more, man. You just gotta keep improving, getting better and better. So, I want to kind of go into the business of it, right? So, like when you obviously you still up and coming. So when you getting these sets like that, are these you doing these for free? Are you getting a check?
Most of the time it's for free. Most of the time it's out my own pocket. I'm not even gonna sit there and flex. I ain't about to front. Like it's it's still a rewarding journey, man. But when you know that you paying for shit out your own pocket, you know you ain't gonna fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like a gym membership, man. You paying for a gym membership, man, and down you as long as you know you paying on that shit, you going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hope so.
Yeah, well, not
but I feel you though. You investing in yourself, you know.
Right.
You believe in yourself, right? So like if you got that belief, you consistent, like we talked about earlier, and you got that belief, man, you good. You know, just keep grinding. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I just gotta ask, man, because we doing this for the people, so we need the other up inspiring comments and know, like, hey, you gonna do a bunch of free shows, right? You ain't gonna get that check right away.
Listen, you're gonna do a bunch of free shows. You're gonna be paying for your own gas, your own hotel, like your food, like you gotta have a job bro. Like I'm not even about to sit here and flex. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need travel money. You're gonna need travel, you're gonna shit. Listen, this shit, like it's what you make it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna tell you that it's hard. It's what you make it. It's what you can survive on. You know, like when I go on trips, I know I don't take a lot of money. I'm gonna be honest. I don't take a lot of money because if I do, I'm gonna spend the motherfucker.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, like I take whatever I know that I'm gonna spend, what I know I'm gonna eat. You know, yeah. I try to be responsible, man. You gotta be responsible.
Nah, that's dope, man. Shout out to you for that, because I mean, it also I think it shows two things. Number one, it shows your passion for what you do. You know what I mean? And going after that, I think it definitely shows a love for what you do and a passion for that. But I think it also shows a discipline too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A discipline to continue funding what you're doing. Because, it's like, hey, I want this, you know what I mean? But there's another way I got to grind to get where I want to get. You know what I mean? Like as Cam said, you're investing in yourself. So, it's not only passion, but it's discipline. So respect.
So you got to invest in yourself, man. Shit, if you don't invest in yourself, how you expect to get somewhere?
Exactly.
You can't depend on nobody else when there's something that it's nobody else's vision.
Right.
That's so true, man.
That's a gem.
That is a gem. And because you basically you're an entrepreneur, right? So like any time that you're doing something entrepreneurial where you like, you self-employed, you're doing your own thing, you're your own owner, you're your own boss, sometimes you're gonna be fronting it out your pocket to begin with, right? So but that's just how the game go. You investing in yourself, and then as you grow, as you get better,
rewarded back. You get rewarded
back, and hopefully 10 times over, right? So like you look at some of the greats, they did the same thing, but now they've been rewarded 10 times over.
Right?
They probably making more money off of one show than they could ever even imagine that they would have ever made. So that's just how I go, man.
That's just how I go. Like so, sometimes some of these trips, you might spend the last thing you got on your gas to get back home. You might come back home broke, dog. But like, I'm dead. So you might come back home broke. But as long as you got that feeling that you put it all on the table and you did your shit, like you got more to live for, dude.
Exactly.
But you know what? I think that's a good point, man. But in a sense, I mean, if you want to go technical, maybe you did spend all your money, but essentially you don't feel broke. You know what I mean? That's just like
you don't feel broke.
That's just like you paying all your bills, for the month. You know what I mean? You got all your bills allocated, set aside for the first of the month, and you know what I mean? Like you got everything paid, and even though you might just be like, oh man, I ain't really got nothing, but all your bills paid, you ain't got nobody that's gonna tell you that you passed due on nothing. You don't feel broke because you like, well, at least all my bills paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So same thing about that. You left it all on the table. And then I think it just goes to show, like, as far as like you trying your best, bro. And that's with anything. It's not just with comedy. I think that's with work. I think that's with your relationships. If you're leaving it all out there on the table, man, you don't feel like you wasted nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. That's good stuff, man. But I would say, so you moved, man, and obviously, it just, you have no problem with picking up and relocating if it's what's best for LJ, you know what I'm saying? If it's what's best for you and what you're doing and for your grind and for your life. So as far as like, comedy, man, what's next for you, or what do you see where you see yourself next, as far as with comedy, or maybe what next city you wouldn't mind moving to? Like, what's next for you?
Honestly, wherever opportunity take me, man. I don't have
Gotcha.
like, if the living situation, and yeah, I'm not even gonna like be picky with that. If the opportunity presents itself where I gotta get up and go, I'm gonna just go out on faith, man, and make it step
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Is there like uh a hub or like a holy ground for comedians? Like, I know if you're an actor, right, there's really only like three places that you're gonna go for the most part. You're gonna go to New York, LA, and now maybe Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right.
so is it the same thing with comedians? Or they're like, there's this one or a couple cities that you need to be in if you really want to make it?
Shit, like comedy, there's a lot of big cities. It just, it's a hit or miss every night. Like, you don't know who's in the building. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
it's a hit. Like, comedy is a hit or miss every. You could be in any venue and get discovered. Like, then with technology now, all you need is somebody to record you.
Yeah.
Right. That's a good point.
All you need is somebody to record your set, and then you put it out, and that's how it could happen too.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of that, man, I think you bring up a good point. Would you like consider doing anything as far as like getting any more social media content out there, or have you thought about like that, as far as like if you can't make it to certain venues, or is that?
I told myself I was gonna post more of my sets, because I told myself I stopped for a long time, because like how you said, people be biting.
Right. That's a good point.
And ain't no telling, like, they know you're not gonna be there, so that they might tell it, and people gonna think it's a joke, and then you come after them like a month later. They be like, damn, I heard that shit. I'm like, no, the fuck you didn't. Like, yeah.
That's crazy. You know what? And you know what? I believe that to be so true, man. I know people say stuff all the time, like, nah, like, they stole my joint. I feel like I've said some things, and I might have like 5 followers, bro. Like, whenever I say something, and I'm exaggerating, but not as many followers, somebody having like 1 million or something like that. And then somebody said the exact same thing at some point, and I'm like, nah, bro. Somebody has seen me say this before. And like, people think I'm crazy, but I'm like, no, like, I literally think that. And so I believe you, man. I think that very well, it could be like a name or household name that could be bigger than you, that might see something that you put out and take it as their own, because your name isn't as big. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you could plead up and down that was your shit, but ain't nobody gonna believe you.
Ain't nobody gonna believe it.
That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit, boy.
Hey, and I know that's real. Hey, Greg, it's funny you say that. Like, that's happened to me like multiple times, bro. And the funny thing is, it happened recently, and I forget what it was, but I wrote a comment under somebody's post. Somebody verified on Instagram or something, like something kind of funny, like jokey or whatever about their post, and I made like a joke about it, and it went up. Like, people see a comment and they start liking it or whatever, and it went up pretty good on the comments. I was surprised, because I looked back and got these notifications. I was like, damn, a whole bunch of people like this comment. And no lie, bro, like not even the next day, I saw somebody had like wrote the same shit on Twitter, bro. Like, and it was like going like not really viral. I don't know if I want to say viral, but it was going up. You know what I'm saying? Like
retweets was at thousands,
thousands of retweets. And I was like, bro, like, cat stole my shit out the gram and put that shit on Twitter, yo.
That's insane.
Like,
that's insane.
No cap.
Hey, dudes be whack, bro.
Yeah.
For lack of better terms, absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, really. But it's crazy to see, like, I feel like we've all had that happen to us recently, man. Because when you feel like you're sitting on something, and it comes from you authentically. Because, man, if I take something from somebody, man, I give credit. If there's a tweet out there, I'm like, I'm a screenshot the tweet with the person's name on it and post it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this ain't my words. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't the credit for me. So I just think it's so important, man. You know, plagiarism is real. It's not just something that you learn in school, bro. Like, people really want to steal your shit out here. So
shit, these niggas be B Simone's too, bro. These niggas be B Simone's too, bro. Like, word.
No.
No. No fuck shall be given, Cam. No fuck shall be given. I was the bitch pussy that should have said something.
We love it, man.
I was the bitch pussy that should have said something. Shit, what the fuck she gonna say to me?
My guy took it there, man.
Fuck it.
So,
but yeah, go ahead.
As you've been traveling around, man, I'm just curious, like, who's the biggest like comedian or artist or somebody that you run into at these venues while you're doing the show?
The biggest one I met, well, that it wasn't even doing the show. It was the naked movie that was on Netflix, Marlon Wayans. Yeah, I was in that. I was an extra in that movie. If y'all haven't seen the back of my head, but damn, y'all cold. Anyway, yeah, but I was in that, man. Yeah. If you got time, check that shit out. Matter of fact, I got the little skit on my Instagram. My Instagram is Elroy Holiday. That's ELROY Holiday. HLLIDAY. All together. No underscore, no nothing. Motherfuckers. Anyways, yeah, I got the little clip on my IG and it's there, man. But yeah, that's probably the biggest person I met. I met Shawty. Y'all might know Shawty from Wild 'N Out, or What My Name Is. Yeah, I met him. That's the show I bombed. Shit, I'm not ashamed to say I bombed a show. Fuck that. Who else I met? I met K-Dub out here in Atlanta. I met Clayton English. Clayton English is cool as hell.
Okay.
Yeah, Clayton English. Who else I met? Oh, I met Zaytoven. I play ball. I play ball with Zaytoven. You
know what? I saw that clip actually. And you was talking cash shit to him. It was hilarious, Cam. If you haven't seen it, man, I saw you posted. I was rolling because now, like, he was literally like walking. He was walking beside him. I think they was walking. Y'all were leaving the gym, right? Y'all were leaving the gym, and like Zaytoven beats like millions of followers on IG. Y'all, if y'all, everybody has to know who Zaytoven is. I don't care. But he was walking out the gym. And LJ was like, yo, I whoop your ass, bro. Like, you trash. Like, and I was weak. I was like, bro, you just disrespected Zaytoven like that, man. Like, I probably would just listen to one of his mixtapes and you just trashing it, man. Awful. But you know what? I love it though, man. I love it. I would have did the same thing, man. It just
Zay can hoop though. Zay had a previous life as a point guard.
Okay. Oh, he was nice?
Yeah, Zay's nice, yo. Zay's nice.
Word.
That was up. Interesting. It's funny. Like, you never know who like really nice on the court and stuff. Because lately they've been having these games where they're showing all these celebrities been playing like tournaments and shit.
Dog, when you say that, dog, like I really, dog, I want Quavo bad, dog. I really want to and Famous Los. Like I want dog Quavo and Famous Los, dog. Like
hey, both of them can hoop.
I really want to smoke with them, yo. I want to smoke. I don't know about J. Cole. I don't know about J. Cole, yo. J. Cole is nice.
J. Cole is nice for real.
J. Cole is nice,
I don't think you want that smoke.
As a matter of fact, bro, he just signed the league.
Mm-hmm. I think he played his first game tonight or tomorrow night, as a matter of fact.
For real?
Yeah.
I forgot. He signed with the Pistons, didn't he?
No. So J. Cole signed a contract to play with a league in Africa.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's not D League. Okay.
No, he signed he signed a contract to play over with Africa. But shout out to Cole, man. Such a beast. But matter of fact, he dropped an album pretty soon. But
hell yeah.
So I think he hooped. If he didn't, they got some clips of him, in high school. I think he hooped when he was in the Ville too in college. I'm not sure, but he been hooping for a while. So
yeah, I think he played for St. John.
Yeah,
I think he played with St. John's.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, Dave, you know who else can hoop, bro? Dave East.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yo, Dave East was getting buckets, bro. He
Oh
played
yeah, he
college ball.
nice. Oh yeah, he's tall as hell, ain't he? And he like 6'5" or something.
Yeah,
6'6".
something like
Yeah.
Dave East is nice, son. And
Yeah.
But
shit, Chris Brown be hooping too.
Oh, Chris Brown,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, Chris Brown, athletic as fuck. Dog. He
Yeah.
played like
Chris
he nice.
yeah.
He nice with everything. they
Facts.
played flag football. He was like killing everybody.
Damn, I ain't see that shit.
Him and Quavo the same way. Quavo just athletic, like that. Like the
Athletic.
boys, they played football, basketball. Like you put any sport in front of them, they gonna kill that shit.
They're gonna kill it,
Yeah.
Dave East actually tried to go to the NBA, man. Like,
word?
he was that good, bro. Yeah. Like, I think he talked about in some of his raps. He was like, you know, if he said he wasn't doing music, he was gonna be hooping. So
yeah, I can see
but
that.
yeah. But nah, man, that's dope, man. But man, listen, LJ, man, seriously, thank you for joining us today, man, and being on the pod, bro. You know, like I said, we all go way back, but this is beyond that from a business and from an entrepreneurial standpoint. City of Savages podcast, man, we give our flowers to, you know, each of our guests, man, and that's one of the things we stand on is, you know, giving our flowers to, you know, to people while they're here and while they can smell them, bro. So, man, continue pushing, bro. Like, we are serious. We're proud of you, man. We are inspired by what you do.
Right.
Not only for your, you know, full-time job, but everything, bro. Like, just continue pushing, man, and stay grinding, because we see you, and not only me and Cam, but like people that you don't even know are inspired by your journey, bro. Like, there are complete strangers out there that are rooting for you, man. You know, so continue doing that and continue pressing, bro, because, you know, like I said, this is a glass ceiling at this point. And I think that you need to really, you know, continue driving through that potential that you got, man. So Cam.
Facts. I can't say it no better, man. You said it all. Hey, man, we'll give you your flowers, bro. Keep doing your thing.
Hey, shit, man. Shit, y'all too, man. Hey, this podcast is dope, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
Just
really,
like y'all see me, I see y'all, man.
Word. Appreciate that, man. Really do. Really do.
From one flower to another, we exchanging flowers.
Word. Appreciate it. So, man, hey, what we always do from here, man, we go to our next segment, and we call it the Fab Five. So the Fab Five, it's like a lightning round. It's gonna be, you know, 5 quick questions that we ask all our guests. We switch them up a little bit for each guest, but for the most part, it's kind of the same questions. And just gonna let us get to know you better, let the audience get to know you a little bit better, and kind of fun little segment that we like to do.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm gonna let Greg pop it off with the first question.
All right, man. Starting the Fab Five. Question 1: what's the last song you listened to?
The last song I listened to was the DJ Khaled song, the reggae song with Capleton, Barrington Levy. It's called "Where You From."
That's on his new album, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one. It's like the last song. It's the last track on the album, I think, or like the second to the last, something like that.
I don't know. I was looking at it on YouTube.
Okay.
I haven't heard the whole album, but like that song is dope as hell.
Yeah. The album's straight, man. I listened to that joint. It's dope.
Yeah.
What's up, man? All right. So, number 2, what is the last book you read or a book that you would recommend?
The Well by Mildred D. Taylor. I'm not even gonna tell you what it's about. Go grab it. It's by Mildred D. Taylor. It's called The Well.
The Well. Okay.
I'm literally writing it down because I haven't read that one. Cam, you read that one?
I haven't read it. I hadn't heard about it. I don't think I've ever heard
that's my favorite all time like book ever, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Is that is it fiction, nonfiction? What kind of?
It's about, you know, how, you know, Black folk came up back in the day.
Okay.
Basically, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Okay, I gotta check that one out then for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to purchase that tomorrow. I'm intrigued, man.
Yeah, I'm very interested now. Yeah.
So, all right, question number 3, man. Moving right along. See, you've been getting it in the gym whenever you have, you know, time, man. So, what or how often do you exercise, and what's your favorite exercise to do?
How often I try to go. Honestly, I try to go every day, even if it's just for cardio. You know,
Okay.
and then LA Fitness got a basketball gym in there. So if I'm not on the elliptical, I'm just in there, running up and down the court, getting some runs in.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But my favorite workout, I would have to say, I like chest and back day, but a mixture with rows for your foot. With the my favorite workout is rows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word.
Row.
Yeah.
Word.
I like to do rows too, man.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah.
Word.
That's what's up though. I bet. All right, question number 4. Tell us something that most people don't know about you.
Most people don't know. Damn. But they don't know about me. Well, you got me there, man. Not for real, not for real. Nah, that's a good question, though. That's a good question, though. Made me work on myself. Word. Damn. Oh, what most people don't know about me that I'm related to Chris Rock.
Okay. Interesting.
I forgot he was from South Carolina.
Yeah, he is from South Carolina.
Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, that's good stuff.
I bet. How when you say related, how he like a first cousin or just like
Nah,
a distant?
like my grandma explained it to me like a while back, but every name she saw was names of people who was already dead. You know what I'm saying? So I never met him, and that. But she explained to me how we were cousins, but I think it's like somewhere down the line.
Okay.
But it ain't not. I know it's not first, second, or third.
Okay. Got you. All right, that's what's up.
Yeah. All right, man. And last question. Of new comics, who is your biggest inspiration? I want to say of new comics, not older. And if there was somebody that you could open up for, who would it be?
I'll say new comics. I guess. You really call like the 85 South Show cast new?
Oh yeah, I would think so.
I
wouldn't say
newer.
new, but they're newer.
Yeah. I think they're on a new age. I think they would be considered like the new age of comics. Like they've been doing their thing for a while, but I think they really just starting to
emerging.
Get popping.
Yeah. So I'll say them, and like I would like to open up for them as well.
Okay. I actually think
you in the right place for it, man.
Yeah. That's a really good pick, man. Because shout out to the 85 South Show, man. I think that's what DC Young Fly, Chico Bean, and Carlos Miller.
Yeah.
Right.
The core of them. I actually saw them perform live when they came to Charlotte for they did the Wildin' Out live here in Charlotte. And bro, they brought the house down, like all of them. Like
I want to go, man. I want to go to
like
one. I ain't got a chance yet.
They're when somebody like really putting in like the work because their improv was on point. Like the way that they interacted with the crowd, like those boys are, like Cam said, like the new age, comedians, man. They really, putting in work, but the boys are like hilariously funny, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they killed it, bro. Like it was some stuff that you could obviously tell was just coming out top of the dome. Yeah. And it was just like everybody was rolling, man. So yeah, that's a good pick, man.
Yeah, they hella talented, man. They hella talented. And like I actually recently heard interview with Chico Bean, and it was very interesting, man. He got a cool story, man, about how he came up, and he talk about the struggle and stuff like that, like him trying to make it, So it's good stuff, man.
And they got a podcast too, man. The 85 South podcast.
Yeah, they do. I ain't listened to it yet, man. I need to check that out.
I listened to one episode and it was hilarious. I got to go back and listen to some more because they got a lot of episodes out there.
Dude, I think the funniest one is when they had Lil Duval on it.
Oh man, I can imagine.
I think the funny one, that's the funniest one when they had Lil Duval.
Oh man, you're gonna have to check that one out.
Yeah, I can imagine. He was on Brilliant Idiots recently. I saw that pop up on my feed. I ain't listened to it yet, but I need to go check that one out too.
Cool.
But listen, so you got Elroy Holiday. You spelled that for the folks a little earlier, but make sure you let everybody know where everybody can find you, Facebook or Twitter or any of your social media, man, where you want people to be able to contact you and see your content. Put that out there for the folks.
All right, my Facebook is just simply LJ Bennett. You find me, send a friend request, I'll hide you. My IG is like I said previously, Elroy Holiday, ELROY HOLIDAY, all together, no underscore, no nothing, all together. That's how you find me. That's where I'm at. Oh, I have a YouTube too. My YouTube link is in my bio on IG.
Okay, cool.
Where
appreciate that, man.
Make sure when you go on Facebook, you get the right LJ Bennett, because that page got hacked.
Oh, yeah.
Fam messaging everybody like he know us and shit, yo.
They done changed the name and all. They done changed my name and all to Stephen Lyons, yo.
Yeah, I was like, who is this? And I'm glad I started to open a message too, but I was like, it just, I know sometimes when you hit me, like if you've been knowing somebody for a while, something that they're gonna say versus something they're not gonna say.
Right. Exactly.
I was like, this is mad suspect. Like, nah.
You're like, yo, I don't talk like that.
Right, exactly. So I was like, nah. But yeah, man, appreciate you rocking with us, man.
All day.
One more thing that we do is a final gem that we have to, leave the people with. What's a final gem for, something that you can get to folks, man, that that you've learned, or something that you that sticks with you, or something that you just want to give the folks, man?
Never give up on yourself. That's like you're gonna have bad days. Never give up on yourself. You at the end of you're not going to disappoint yourself. You can't fail yourself.
Gotcha.
You're not gonna fail yourself. So don't give up on yourself.
I like it,
man.
I like it. Never give up. Keep on pushing, man.
Word up. Hey, man, Cam, take us out of here, bro.
Yo, LJ, appreciate you, man. It's been a pleasure. I've been waiting for this one, so I'm glad we got to have you here, man. So definitely appreciate you. And the people, as always, we appreciate y'all. Appreciate you listening to the City of Savages podcast, and we out. Peace.